Welcome to Honest Whispers Review for Sale. On this video, I'll be reviewing Harley Quinn Premium Format Figure Exclusive, released by Sideshow Exclusive, background 2013. This mixed media statue is approximately 21 inches tall. And I'm going to go over 6 different categories to review this. First category is design. Covers the look, the pose, the concept. And this is the first edition. That's once again exclusive, limited to 1,750. So this is the one with the classic Harley Quinn costume, which is actually one of my favorite, if not the favorite costume of Harley Quinn for me, which is the reason why I purchased it. Let's see, I do like the pose, classic Harley pose. Love the huge mallet. And even the pose, even though she's kind of just standing, I like the way her legs are bent. At least one of the leg is bent, and then knees together, toes in. And of course the base, very, very nice. I like the classic theater stage type of look or concept. You have the wood design, the theater masks of Smile Now, Cry Later, all the way around. You have the symbols from club, diamond, spade, and heart. And everything pretty much accurate as far as her costume, even down to her boots. So, very nice overall. Now, of course, there are some delicate parts you have to be very careful with, like the fingers, the balls of her costume. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, pretty sturdy. And that's why I give the design a perfect 10 out of 10. Next category is sculpting and costuming. Pretty much covers the quality of the sculpt, quality of the mold, and of course the details. And as you can see, details very nice. I mean, it is a simple costume, but still you see a lot of realistic wrinkles. Face is pretty much perfect, captures the Harley Quinn look. I like how she has that wicked grin or smile, but doesn't make her really like ugly looking. She still looks pretty good. And then the mallet, you could see a lot of nice, I mean, it looks realistic as far as like an old wooden mallet goes. Costume is perfect. I like the material. Of course, I would wish it was a little bit more shinier, but this still works great. Better than just, like 100% cotton, where it looks really dull. And then these diamonds, they're kind of like, I don't know exactly what they are, but they remind me of like fake pleather, where it's really shiny and smooth. So even in the packaging, they put like a special, wax paper around it. It's kind of like the paper you would see on the bottom of a sticker, so that it keeps the adhesive fresh. So very nice. And as far as sculpting quality, just the way I mean, it's a simple costume, but still with the other, I just like the wood, whether it's the mallet or the stage, really covers any kind of imperfections, if there is any. So everything looks very natural. I mean, there's like, even like that wooden piece, there's like a, it kind of sticks out. So it really looks, has that, captures that realistic look. Of course, the base, overall very nice and smooth. Gonna go around 360 here. So I don't see anything that looks like a chip or anything, or cracks. So very nice molding quality and everything, even down to her boots, the natural looking wrinkles and everything. I mean, it's pretty much perfect. I really don't see any flaws at all. Even for the fingers, if I could get better back of the hand, back of the mask. Like, even the button legs, the body, everything's perfectly proportioned. So even if it's a cloth covered, but still has the shape, so doesn't lose anything. The clothes doesn't look all baggy or weird, all fits nice and tight. That's why I give the sculpting score a perfect 10 out of 10. Next category is colors. Covers the accuracy of the coloring, quality of the paint, quality of the paint application, and of course with the costuming, the color of the fabric. And as I mentioned already, I do like the overall color of the fabric, the material of the fabric, the way it shines, especially like the diamonds. So you get kind of a dull fabric look with the shiny diamonds, so they kind of stand out. Even her mask has a glossy finish to it, while the rest of her costume has a matte finish. So everything blends in nicely. And even again, the mallet, the wood, it looks like natural wood. They did a very nice job on the paint job. Even right here on the top of the stage base. Very nice job. Now, as far as paint application goes, I mean, eyes are symmetrical in the sense where you could tell which direction she's looking at. Doesn't look cross-eyed or googly-eyed. Lipstick, the smiles, even the paint on the gums and teeth, perfect. Nice straight lines all the way around. Now, if I need to nitpick on anything, I guess there's some bleeding here, maybe right there where the white ball ends. And I saw some bleeding here, maybe where the glove is. But very, if I had to say, these are very ticky-tack. And from even a decent distance, really can't see it at all. So you really have to look up close at it. And then even here on the base, I mean, I might nitpick and say that, oh, there's like a glob of glue, maybe, you know, that didn't, you know, they kind of left and it dried, so it has like a little bump. But beyond that, it's still nice. The bottom of the base has that metallic kind of bronze look to it. So it's not perfect, but with these minor imperfections, I don't feel like it's justified to really, you know, dock a point or anything like that. So that's why I give the color score a perfect 10 out of 10. Next category is packaging. Covers the design, the look, functionality, and this is a nice 4-color box. It does have some gloss finish to it, almost like a lamination effect. Name on top. Very nice artwork that the statue is based upon by Stanley Artgerm. And of course the picture like her arm right there kind of goes across to the side of the box. Very nice touch. And you can see from the reflection of the light, you can see kind of like a glossy finish to words love me all over. Let me see, it has haha right there, and then looks like a heart with the name Joker in the middle. So very faint, you could see the words better off the reflection of the light. Very nice looking design. Even has a lipstick mark, like a kiss mark. I guess loves me not. Okay, so couldn't see that before. So that's what it was. Of course, the back of the box, kind of like smiley face with the bullet hole on the forehead. Haha, loves me not. And then I love Mr. J with their 4 diamonds. Loves me not. And this one looks like it's smile sideways. So looking at it from afar, that's a nice look too, as far as just the back of the box. I mean, it could actually be the front, just looking at it as a title. Side of the box, you could see the mallet kind of continuing off right there. So that's nice as well. And of course, some more words. It's different than the other side, so every side is unique. You have a Batman with a like a cross, like a no Batman symbol basically. More loves me not right there with the heart. And then give me some sugar baby. And then looks like it's more loves me with something scratched out and 3 hearts. So give me some sugar baby. And then there's an exclamation mark. So let me zoom out here so kind of see the rest of it. It's a very nice design. I mean, it's unique. Even the box itself, especially with this very nice artwork, very nice and displayable. And of course, the foam casing really protects the figure. It fits nicely in there. So overall, I mean, the packaging, you just can't go wrong with something like this for a 4-color box. And that's why I give the packaging score a perfect 10 out of 10. Next category is value. Covers the suggested retail price versus the aftermarket price, and suggested retail price or aftermarket price versus the quality. And as far as the original price goes, when this came out, 2013, original price was $359.99. I listed this and sold this online for $625. So pretty good profit margin for only something that's been released around 7 years ago. Of course, with taxes and fees, my profit margin's a little less than 100. Because when I originally bought this, when I paid taxes and shipping fees, that the total price was a little over $400. But whether if you're paid, you know, the original price, or if you're paying around $600, $700, the quality you're getting is worth it. I mean, new Sideshow premium formats nowadays, their original price, I mean, they vary from $400 to $500. I think one of a more recent one was like $569 that I bought. So price itself is going up. So if this was released now, I mean, it's gonna be around closer to $500 anyhow. So the fact that it's been sold out, item is very rare, price is gonna continue to go up. and potentially go a lot higher, especially since Harley Quinn's popularity has been growing immensely, especially since now she has 2 movie appearances, one actually, you know, kind of her in the starring role. So that's why I give the value score a near perfect, which still has room to grow, a 9 out of 10. Final categories overall accumulates to 5 prior categories: design, sculpting, colors, packaging, and value. And for me, this is one of the, if not my favorite, Harley Quinn statue that's ever been released. I like the overall look. She looks great, captures her characteristics. I really love her costume. It is my favorite Harley Quinn costume, and they really executed it nicely. I mean, you might see little bumps here and there, but still, it looks very realistic for its size. And the look is amazing. You could really pretty much pose this on any angle. You could kind of have this side look. You could even, I would say this would be the front itself. And then of course, if you want her eyes kind of facing the front, then you could have this angle as well. Or again, the profile or the side angle from, or at least of her left side, looks nice too. So, and if you had like an automatic Susan that just automatically slowly rotates, that would be even, you know, more awesome. And that's why I give the overall score, even though there was not a perfect hit on the value score, a 9 out of 10, which can potentially become 10 out of 10 a few years from now when the price continues to rise, because there are a few items out there that's listed a new Harley Quinn exclusive at 1,900, 788. So the price is definitely up there. And for the exclusive, you also get the alternate portrait, where she's unmasked and sticking her tongue out, which is also nicely sculpted, has a very different look. She's, I would say, much more serious looking, kind of has, I guess some would say creepy looking. And the tongue is actually well sculpted. It does kind of look realistic. The pigtails, of course. You want to be very careful with pigtails or hairs or anything like that. But nice details, looks realistic. And having the switch out portrait, I mean, it really raises the, not just the value itself. Of course, the exclusive is always going to be more expensive or valuable than the collectible version that doesn't come with it, but it kind of gives you that extra posability or displayability. So you know, it takes twice as long to get sick of it. If you get sick of the original, you can always switch out to this mask or portrait, and then if you get sick of this, you could always switch out to the masked original one. And even the back of her head, you could see the little hairs and stuff sticking out. So they really added attention to details. Even the hairband, it's not just one flat band, but a lot of little bands together. So, and even the natural wrinkles on the bridge of her nose, eyes, lips and mouth, the way it's kind of shaped out like that, where her mouth is kind of puckered out to stick her tongue out. Very nicely done and executed. So overall, I mean, you really can't go wrong with this, especially if you're a Harley Quinn fan. And that's why, even though it has a near perfect score on the value score, it still has potential to go up. And who knows, 5-10 years from now, the value could be even higher. as her popularity continues to grow, and could be a perfect value score 5-10 years from now. So that's why I give the overall score a perfect 10 out of 10. So to recap, design 10 out of 10, sculpting 10 out of 10, colors 10 out of 10, packaging 10 out of 10, value 9 out of 10, and overall 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Until next time, continue reading the King James Version Bible and eat your vitamin C's daily.